Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Fred Kazin. I'm wearing a headband, and we got a new background. Yep, I went to Damon's Wolf. Challenged Damon's Wolf with something, with coming up with a background for the stream. Of course, we got like a little space lounge dive bar uh, type vibe going there, and it just looks it just looks awesome, don't it? It looks great. It totally speaks, and again, big credit to Damon Wolf's skill as an artiste to in terms of coming up with something awesome and dynamic that fits the stream and everything and so forth. Of course, the big news today, obviously, Michael Keaton is probably going to return as Batman. And as finally, we're going to have a good on-screen live-action Batman again. We haven't had a good Batman since 1991. I'm saying that because I saw Batman Returns in theaters as a kid, so it's like I can make that joke. And the funny enough that happens with the passing of Joel Schumacher, and you know, I'd actually, with the exception of Chris O'Donnell, I have no issues with the Joel Schumacher Batman films. I thought those were fun, with the exception of Chris O'Donnell. Chris O'Donnell was the worst thing about both of those movies, which is saying a hell of a lot when you really think about it. And also, Mixer is getting shut down, so. Oh boy. I made my feelings clear last year because I think a lot of folks went over to Mixer under false pretenses and on less than with less than ideal motivation. For those who actually went over to Mixer to try and expand on your audience and stuff like that, I understand it's a tough break for you and everything like that. You're either coming back to Twitch, you're going to YouTube, YouTube live streaming, or you're going to Facebook gaming. I understand that could be a tough and less than ideal situation there because you believe the mixture and everything that to make it to try and make it into something positive and everything. Then there are the people who, let's just say, that dare to shoot their mouths off, who went over the Mixer and who basically were view-botting their own channels and everything to try and show that the Mixer was so much better than Twitch, and having some of the most toxic fan bases. Like if you didn't agree with the top two, with two people in particular, you were basically dead to them. If you associate with anyone that they didn't like or so forth, or anyone that they claim to look out for, it's like, yeah, that entire night, yeah, you reap what you sow in that regard. Yeah, and I know my audience is rather minuscule and everything, but when you really think about it, I myself I have a presence on Facebook. With a Facebook page dedicated to the stream where I put highlight reels and everything on. I have a YouTube channel that I basically got rid of my old YouTube channel, and I have one there. So if anything happens with Twitch, guess what? I got backup plans. I'm anticipating problems. I'm not welcoming them by any chance, but at least I am not putting all my eggs into the proverbial one basket. Far from it. But still. And you also gotta understand that Microsoft was looking, the mindset with the people at Mixer was basically trying to buy their way to success. They bought Ninja. They bought Shoud. Paid them millions of dollars. And the return on the investment is like those, and the fan bases of those two people are only going to go to Mixer to watch those people. They are more likely not going to go and support any other streamer over there. That would be like the equivalent if Maximilian Dude went to Mixer. It's like, okay, his fan base those that watch him in the old video game streams, you think that their audience is going to go and watch anybody else when they, and so forth? No. So it's like Mixer basically the folks money at Mixer basically throwing money at two of the top folks that here that were here on Twitch, and now neither one of them have to do anything. Again, they don't have to stream at all. They got basically paid, and got the money that was due to them, and that they were going to get paid. So yeah, so you got that to look at there. That the fact that the audiences of those people were not going to any other channels. You also have to figure into this that Mixer was heavily focused on the battle royale type games. More so, Twitch has that too, uh, but it's really prominent on Mixer, and it's like, okay, there's no additional content there. It's why you see me play a variety of different video games. I am a variety streamer, and so I'm not shocked at all that Mixer is getting shut down. And the third thing is also Microsoft has basically said last year, it was last year or the year before, that they are going to really reevaluate and put more of a focus on their hardware and the core businesses again. So they're going to focus, like, it's the reason why the X Series Xbox is really just a souped up version of the Xbox One. It's like, okay, we got this, we can upgrade this and everything like that, and it's like every 5 6 years, do a major overhaul of the Xbox One core systems and everything, improve what's there, and keep everything relevant. Let the various video game developers do their thing. And this mindset that Microsoft has also applies to Windows 10. Because you know how much investment they got to put into developing a new major platform in terms of like Windows and everything. That takes a long time, because remember, it went from what my lifetime, Windows 3.1, Windows 95, 98, Millennium Edition, XP, Vista, 7, 8, 8.1, 10. So so Microsoft mindset is like, okay, getting the most out of something for the longest duration. And they certainly said we're not going to get anything out of Mixer long term. And before I forget, I need to go over to Dante's thing real quick here. And there you go. Hey, rum till I float. Yep. So there we go. So dropping in on the F and Dante Savage, who is of course live at this exact moment. There we go. So again, we show our support for the F and Dante Savage as Coel is counting on. I'm looking on two channels at the same time here. But you know what? Rants aside and my distractions aside of showing support for my friends and everything, let's get to Mass Effect Andromeda. And let's turn on the Elgato. Alrighty, so we're heading off to Havarl. That's basically I did not do any I really got to remember to log in. Granted, every day I try to do one game of RBI baseball to get myself closer to the 1,000 RBI achievement, and I know I got screwed out of getting 3 outs on 3 pitches at least twice. All right, mission successful. Right on. Right on. All right, we were totally successful. All right. Achievement! Veteran. Yeah. That's 2 hours, 1.5. Okay.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there. You want to talk shop? I want to know.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
All right. So let's go bouncing around to every system except Null. Get some of this scanning of planets out of the way. And so forth. So the plan this week, tomorrow night, of course, there's more Mass Effect Andromeda. That's tomorrow. Wednesday night, either Division 2 or Animal Crossing. Thursday, Star Trek Online, of course. Friday, Pokemon Shield. Nothing on sensors. Weird. And Saturday, Twitch things. And I am doing some off-stream grinding with Pokemon Shield. Kalanol basically told me what's essentially the exploit. So if I can put up like a level a day on all my core 6, and I'm already up to like level 6, level 34 for the most part. So there you go. On the outer edge of the Joba system, the lifeless world of Letafo creeps a few inches closer to the great black hole every year. Far in the future, it will be consumed. Analysis, this planet's non-standard orbit appears to be a natural phenomenon unrelated to the Scourge. Analysis suggests the orbit has been stable for a minimum of several 100 million years. I'm trying to remember, is this a system that's basically a system that ends up only having one mission in it? Alright. Hiroshi is an Engarin term meaning roughly cruel joke. There may be valuable minerals in the mountains, but massive electrical storms are pushing atmospheric pressure and punishing atmospheric pressure keep them locked away. Huh. Primitive ocean life thrives on this world, but ubiquitous maelstroms constantly batter the surface. If colonization is possible, it will be a long and difficult task. Wow. Alright, moving on to the next system. Engage! We're flying! Oh, no, no, no.
From this system once fed industry on Vold, and well beyond.
One day that might be true again.
Lies, it will never happen.
I'm picking up something.
Oh, Subi's picking up things? I'm not surprised.
Probe away. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Moving forward. The camp mining vessel appears to have been torn apart from the inside, likely a mechanical failure. The destruction seems to be recent. Alright. I know I forgot to claim the rewards, but no need, no pressure. No pressure. Certainly no pressure. Under pressure. Boom 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 boom. Yo, VIP. Meteors impact right here regularly, bringing the riches of this asteroid belt to the planet's surface. Living on this planet requires a hard hat. It's rather nice. I managed to knock out a couple, like, try to get like one achievement a day at the very least on the Xbox side of things. An Angarian poet described Teogerin as the gemstone eye of Naelish. Its limestone surface glimmers with copper deposits, so few explorers have ever made planetfall. Wonder why that is. We need scientific explanations! As we travel around the system, doing things. This planet's gravity frequently captures passing asteroids. Most plunge into its gaseous atmosphere, but a few remain permanently in orbit. We go to visit every flippin' planet. Gold and aluminium dominate this planet's surface. Much of the equipment used by the Angara to mine the planet remains intact, albeit damaged and non-functional. Alright, okay. So again, we're not going to Vold. As you can tell by the title of the stream, we're heading to Havarl. And the reason why we're heading to Havarl is because I don't have to worry about the cold weather. And
This is home. Our ancestors came from this system. From Havarl. It looks so small from here.
I'm picking up something. Anomaly found.
as we go to investigate. Getting things done. Taking care of business.
I'm picking up something.
Sulfur, iron, and plutonium compose the bulk of this planet's surface. Its powerful storms shift in magnitude as it orbits around a gas giant.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
This graphite mineral deposit should prove useful for initiative manufacturing. Take us to the next planet. The immense and fiery prose bear is described in certain Angaran texts as the guardian of Farorang, protectively circling the bright star until the day both cool. Ay, 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 ay. A hemorrhoid! The comet is rich in the empirically useful nephrite, although other elements have complicated exploration. Very bright, but a second orbit is unlikely. Best to mine it for other purposes. Hey, we've got some platinum. In fact, I think I got a quest I can knock out too. To the next destination. Yeah.
Anomaly detected.
This planet's carbon dioxide and argon atmosphere is inhospitable to most life, as are ocean temperatures, which, in sunlight during the proper season, can reach the boiling point.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Thriving on Farum with little else can massive fungal forests stretch kilometers in the moist and hot air. Sounds good. We be jogging. Wait, craft a Pathfinder chess piece. There we go. Give me the credits. Credits. I got some copper. Achievement! Craftsmanship. Craft armor gun with 3 augments. Magnesium. Remnant. Helios. A cyclone. A katana. Alrighties. Alright, so we got that done. Heading off to the next destination. What, pray tell, are we doing? The ancestral home of the Angara is a lush jungle planet. However, scans detect plant life on Havarl exhibiting maladaptive, unsustainable growth patterns. The abnormal mutation suggests something is terribly wrong with Havarl's ecology. Uh,
Sending the nav point for Darpalev. That's where the Mosha's team should be.
Alright, we're landing. Take us down.
It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Lies!
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
It's definitely hostile. It's a threat to the ship. Shoot it down. Oh wait, the Tempest has no weapons. We're screwed. We're completely screwed. It's baby Reapers.
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Something big and massive and clearly threatening to all known sentient life? Yeah, that is something we would see back home. On a regular basis.
Bringing us in.
Now, all right. I know I gotta put y'all in the party because it makes some of the communication and stuff a hell of a lot easier to deal with. But doesn't mean I have to go right away and take care of the stuff. You know. Straight up normal exploration of things. Alright. So we scan things. Making sure we get things done.
Ryder, I will meet you at Darpalev.
Oh, I don't have to bring them.
I thought Aya was beautiful. This blows it away. There's a vault here and it's working. I wonder why it didn't show up on the map in Eos.
You know what? Might as well to continue to explore a bit.
Hostiles ahead! Armoring up. I think we're done.
Save the ammunition. Save the world. Nickel. Right, as we explore, looking for things. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's this? Like that. All right. Got that going for us. An incredible find out in the field last week. I shut off from before the scourge surfaced down in the ravine. But from afar, it looks like the crash site is remarkably preserved, especially to have withstood Havarl's elements. I know Kyrian tasked me with studying the monolith, but maybe I could make my way down there and check it out. Just a peek to see if there's anything for Avella.
I don't know about this, Joel. It's risky letting a stranger wander
This
about.
device cleans artifacts using gentle ion pulses, which remove dirt and debris while keeping the delicate relic intact.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you? I don't think it's wise for you to be in Angaran territory without an Angaran escort. I know Havarl. That, and you're already in danger of being shot on sight by Rokar. Just right, kid.
I'll give it more thought and let you know if I change my mind.
Thank you.
Tell me more about Havarl.
Our histories point to Havarl being the homeworld of the Angara. We built a civilization here.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
The cluster. Then the scourge came and destroyed it all. It took time, but we recovered.
I have to go. We'll speak again later.
Of course. I'll be here.
This is them, the ones from the other galaxy.
Yep.
Yes. Ryder, Kiran Dowles, lead scientist at Darpanev.
I am honored to meet you, as a representative of the Andromeda Initiative.
Are all their people this formal?
I don't think so. Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
I know how to work remnant tech. I can help you.
Ryder has seen a vault and apparently reset it. Somehow.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Right.
What is it?
Jal said he worked for the Moshai?
Not I, but many of the team that was sent to the monolith are her students. If we can't save her people, I don't think I could ever face her again.
Tell me more about the stasis that's taken out your team.
Weird thing on the side of her nose.
And it's the first time any of us have heard of something like this happening. The team sent out there studied monoliths before. At least half of them worked with Moshai Sefer. They were just doing their job when the stasis hit. Now it's like they're frozen in time. Nothing will wake them. Stimulants, loud noises. They show no reaction to sensation or pain.
I should get going.
Be careful.
And remember to bring Jaw with.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us.
Yes, we do.
I wonder what you're prepared to do.
I'm ready to prove my people are good allies.
A strong statement that doesn't answer my question. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I
An
study
archaeoastronomer?
cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
Possible.
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
What sort of wildlife?
I assume they're of the hungry variety?
Very
The
hungry.
structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators, too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
And shoot everything on sight. Good to hear the cat haven't reached your research post. We're not so lucky here. They're practically swarming the old temples trying to dismantle the remnant tech. We're trying to fight them off, but even with the resistance reinforcements, there are just too many of them. Commander called the retreat. I know you had your eye on those temples, but there's nothing we can do. We're closing the area down. No one goes in and nothing comes out. Be careful, Kyrian. Tough world out there. Thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. A crash site that well preserved. I'd give anything to see it. I'll see if I can send someone capable to check it out. It'll probably be well protected. Please make sure Tovar doesn't hear about it. I know he'll want to take a look himself, and he's not equipped to deal with the danger involved. I'd never forgive myself if he got injured trying to help. I'm sure you heard about the attack on Site 7. The loss of Dr. Bashar was a blow to the entire science community, and now many of Site 7's researchers are displaced and in need of a new post. Most will head to Aya for recovery, but some will want to continue working here on Havarl. I recommend your camp as a suitable transition point. I know resources are thin, but your site is the only one the Ket have ignored. I don't want to put these people in danger as soon as after they witness the death of their superior. I'm sure you could use the help on your monolith project. Think it over and give me your response. You're safe, right? I heard the kid attacked the old city again. I know you're in the other side of the planet, but that's still too close. Between the wildlife and the remnant, Havarl is a dangerous place. Molly and Nestor worry about you. I worry about you. Your work is important, I understand, but promise your old mother that if the resistance tells you to evacuate, you'll listen. None of this knowledge is worth the risk nonsense. I mended too many of your broken bones when you were young. Time you give me a break. I've attached the data gathered from our efforts on Aya to map the Scourge. We found a few irregularities during our research, dust mostly, but you may want to look into it. If the material isn't a match for any worlds in Helios, it would support your theory on colony worlds. This is speculation, of course. You need to send someone out there to collect more samples, but I figured it's worth a shot. If we're going to solve this mystery of our past, we need to work together.
Transport's available. Emergency support for cat attacks.
Established in the shadow of the remnant buildings, Palev was a center of trade and learning. Anyone who wished to observe remnant working monoliths was directed here. Deep within the tunnels of remnant ruins, we could hear the hum of mysterious machines for purposes unknown. Scribbled in the margins, too dramatic, this is a history book, not a thriller. Note to self. Mentioned that the entire dire was overtaken by the jungle, with the only thing still standing being a small restored area that used as a research post. Also mentioned the remnant areas, which we're still told to avoid Nabala Sabah by Tavern for Anila. Give me your loot.
What?
Is everything all right? You seem distressed.
Would you like a reward for that astute observation?
Yes.
You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, you can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
Well, rude.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Palev was established.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Havarl's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
Right. Kill all the plant life.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
All right. I hate carrying Jaw, but going down. We explore this brave new world.
Hostiles ahead! Armoring up.
Yes. One less to worry about. You guys do that thing, I do my thing.
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred up a nest.
Me agitating people? Yeah, that's nothing unusual. Not unusual for me to piss off people. Current technology demonstrates many key superiorities from design efficiency to material usage. With research coordination between the initiative and the Agaria, these complicated nodes represent a significant value.
computer system appears to be damaged.
But
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
I can't imagine what you're feeling right now.
Shouldn't have let myself hope.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
Well,
All I heard is, there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction.
optimism, the bane of all heroes.
Hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Give me the things. Give me the thing. We search. We explore. We leap up. Platinum. Okay, that was kind of read before, so no need to reread it. Aha. Give me the things.
Targets eliminated.
That's how you do it. Yeah. Na. All right. This is how we do it. It's Monday night. We're roaming to West Side. What the heck? Da 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 da. More nickel. A container. Another container.
Got targets! Nice work.
Yeah, I probably should not have just stood there firing Matt wildly. Do 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 do.
Got targets! Let's see you deal with it.
Everything we got and more. Da 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 da. Oh, all that remains are remains. For all that remains are what remains. For they are the remains of the remains. Ah, more titanium found. We explore things, taking in the scenery, being cautious, but optimistic that things will be discovered in this strange new land. And plenty of nickel. We have data that we can use on other projects. Good to know, game. But don't rush me, I am...
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder. Network connection is established.
Yes.
Searching. I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Yes, we did things. Yes, and we are amazing. We are incredible. Skills. Skills, 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 skills. We're up at level 19.
Watch out for Rokar and Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That means you.
Charming.
See, I don't get why the Rokar hate aliens. I mean, I'm not a cat. I know you told me not to go near the ancient crash site at surface, but I have to give it a shot. You're right, too difficult to get there. Redman chased us both off before we got halfway down the ravine. Hopefully you can get here yourself. You're always good at dodging those machines. Though I don't know how safe it'll be with those outsiders roaming around. Those spiky ones, have you seen them? I don't know how to feel about that. I got off track. The point is, you were right. We're still studying the monolith, but I'll let you know if we'll find in anything. You can mention it in the repository. Oh, damn. Oh, that was a thing. Try to get some scans in, but not totally successful. A heavy armored close range combatant who can siphon your shields. A basic assailant outfitted with mid to long range weaponry.
Weird glowy mushrooms. My day's complete. Let's be careful around the native flora. Okay, everyone?
Glowy mushrooms are glowy.
Skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Right, break out the hand sanitizer. You're going to call this... Biotic combos. Whoa. Come on, stick your head out. And we land. Hops. The fungus can be distilled into a drink. Yes, we came all this way for another way to consume alcohol. We need to get up top. Oh, did I miss the nickel down there? I did. And missed a thing here too. See, folks, we are being thorough with our adventuring. Which reminds me, need to bring that up. I am not going to try to memorize the Sudoku puzzles. If they were with numbers, yes, but to remember the patterns and everything, no, I'm not.
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
Vital signs imply a relaxed state, much like sleep, brain wave activity and metabolism are greatly slow, but have not ceased entirely.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Right. Be thorough. Containers. Alright, we are on Eels Havarl. So that's and voila.
Reading off the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Jao? Do none of you remember getting frozen? Frozen?
You have to let it go,
I
man.
don't understand. We were just
Just let it go.
And then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
Head splitter? Get some ice cream. That'll solve it.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
Plenty. A lot.
This Sam of yours, in your head, how is it allowing you to interface with the Remnant?
Sam helps with analysis and translation, among other things. It's complicated.
So very complicated. We jump. I know I can quick travel back, but just in case, I'm... Yep, there you go. I missed things. Obvious things were missed. Oh, look, another container. Anything over here? Never know.
Cause that fire, but let's be careful.
Avoid standing in the fire. That's, that seems like a good sound advice there. I couldn't get up there for whatever reason. More nickel. Nickel and diamond. Look, I'm trying to do some rock climbing here, game. Cooperate with me. Oh, another container. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. La 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 la.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
There.
Grey, spiky aliens. Ket?
No. These were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze. They look like that one, with Ryder.
Turians?
Why don't you and Torvald talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest? Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnants, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Havarl's decline?
Possibly.
Havarl's decline.
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
Yes.
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So I go to the third monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila!
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Rider. There is no third monolith.
So,
How do you lose an entire monolith?
they found a way.
For all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
Probably.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the remnant river, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend. Pathfinder Rider.
What's wrong with Havarl?
The fabric of life is warped. It begins when the flora and fauna mutate.
Mm-hmm.
Monstrous, untenable growth ensues. Cancer, corruption, deformity. Things spring up, live, and die in a matter of days. The jungle you see now is not the jungle that was 2 days ago. It will be different again in a week.
I should get going.
Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder Rider.
Yep, there was another piece of dialogue there.
What's wrong with Havarl?
The fabric of life is warped. It begins when the cancer. The jungle you see now is not the jungle that was 2 days ago. It will be different again in a week.
But everything looks so alive.
Havarl produces life.
It's too alive.
It doesn't support life the way it used to. Our ecosystems are failing. Dar Palev used to be a bustling town, did you know? Now look. We've seen the signs in other parts of the planet. It started, and it'll end like this.
I should get going.
Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder Rider.
Alright, where's this dude at?
I'm here if you need something.
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kiren's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard... Stars, you'll mock me.
I won't mock or tease, you have my word.
I, however, will mock and
When I
tease.
was small, I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vaults stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the third monolith.
Yes.
Possibly.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kieran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset it without the third one.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, we could attach our own tech to it, correct it somehow. But progress is slow. Too slow.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
Were they all right? Are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. You were stuck in that
Incoming
stasis
break.
field for a while.
Welcome, everybody.
I guess it could still
Welcome, everybody, from the planet of the Greg.
be something. Although right
Hello,
about then,
I'm Fred.
I'll give you
Welcome.
no point and you
Hopefully,
promise
all
me
of you are having a good day. I am a variety streamer. I stream 7 nights a week, and tonight we're playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Greg, how are you been, sir?
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
You doing awesome? Nice to hear, sir.
I told my
What were you up to today? Playing Valorant or what?
Havarl, Pathfinder.
The feeling's mutual. I hope you find your lost colonies.
If they exist,
Twitch songs? Nice.
they need to know they are not.
Things, I got you.
In the meantime, the recent upheaval exposed
Hello, Mikey.
existed down
And plays the Valorant. Yeah, no. Yeah, I've seen that you've been playing some Valorant. I've dropped a few lurks. Yeah, welcome, Mikey.
Pavoa, Pathfinder, always good to see.
Yep. I do try to keep a good eye on things. And Mikey, hopefully you're having yourself a good day today as well. I am heading... Alright. That's that. Head back. This way. Nice. Well, folks, a little bit about myself. As I said, I stream 7 nights a week. Variety streamer. Mondays and Tuesdays typically dedicated to a big game like Mass Effect Andromeda. Wednesdays, kind of been bouncing around a bit. Thursdays always Star Trek Online. Fridays, well, at the moment, seems to be Pokemon Shield Night.
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish
Saturdays are Twitch Sings, and Sunday nights Overwatch.
in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
I've been working out of stream. Ah, so you, working on, what? Stop vomiting on me! There we go. Yeah, there you go. Try to get a scan and that happens.
Thank you for the follow. Please enjoy the show.
Thank you, Mikey, for the follow. I appreciate it a lot, sir. Oh, that was a thing that happened. Yeah, but my streaming routine is split. What is that? To between PC, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. The latter of the three we just recently added, so depending on what strikes my fancy and what I feel like doing, there might be nights where you might see things like get a little Smash Brothers in, which I've been playing a little lightly on the side there. So, but I always try to have something for everyone. Let's come up this way. And he goes flying. No, I don't. Unfortunately, even with my stream schedule, it's like I kind of can't get any playtime for something like that. I know a lot of folks like that. Come on, where'd it go? The big swing. Well, that went wrong. Now, I remember streaming right. Greg plays Counter-Strike, doesn't he? The device is a heater, but also a source of artificial sunlight to recharge Hungarian physiology. Alright, that's what I thought. So it's like... So, man. Hungarian technology demonstrates many... Okay, I've already kind of read that for something else, but I found something. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm going to end up doing at some point? Because I do take my time with a game like Mass Effect Andromeda. Hell, people saw me put in 66 hours on Final Fantasy 15, and that's not including the DLC that I've yet to do. But I am such a... Not quite a completionist, but I do love doing just about everything in this game. Easily one... I've played this on the PC twice before, but this is my first time doing it, playing it with a console. So I don't have the finesse aiming of a mouse and keyboard to rely on. And believe me, there is a world of difference. As I say, real tough for me to get my timing down on a lot of stuff here. The big swing.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Over here. The stems of the plant produce a red syrup which has surprisingly high sugar content. However, it will stain both armor and teeth if spilled. So it's like candy. We found the platanium. Figures I would fall off the edge. Don't push me, I'm too far from the edge.
I think we're done.
No, we're not done. We're totally not alone. Next. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay out of the sludge. Dumbass. Save game. The Remnant Abyss. Damn it.
Reload!
Right. So this is going to be interesting. Alright. We got to go the other way. Hey, Bobby. How are you, sir? And we'll give Bob a shout out as well. Bob was... I think Bob was doing some Elder Scrolls things earlier today. Either today or yesterday. One or the other. Combos. Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda is very much underappreciated, I think. Whoa!
Incoming raid. Welcome, everybody.
Calanol bringing the trees over. Calanol, who was doing Stardew Valley with Mike Knight. Wait, Cal, I still got your stream up actually. Where is it? There you go. Pint Night. I said my well, Pint Night. Yep. There you go. The trees are invading. And Canon all streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Like me, she does Twitch things on Saturdays. Wednesday she does World of Warcraft, and Monday she's been doing Stardew Valley. See, I got your back. All right, so Cal's done for the evening. So let me drop the lurk on my good buddy Dante. As I try to get things sorted out here. Okay, there we go. I will be most likely not be streaming on Wednesday for Blackout Twitch. Yeah, I am. I've never been one to do the blackout things and anything, so I'm more likely I will continue to do my thing. As the old saying goes. Believe me, everyone who is doing that, you got my full support. It's just I have a very different, quite a view of doing things. Whoa! Did we get him? There we go. This one trying to get Twitch to pay attention and be held accountable for the lack of action, just like they told us 2 years ago. Since just telling them it doesn't seem to be as working. Maybe having something like a streamer's will. Yeah, I know Twitch. More so, this is like it's the Amazon side of it would get their attention. Hey Max, how you doing? As what's the and Magmorta plays games, a mod on several channels. Yeah. Like I said, with me, I've always kind of held like a bit of a weird thing here. Only on 3 and barely mining because it was too stressful. Yep. The PR people are very good at talking talk, but their action people are not so good at walking the walk. Max, well, hopefully, here, Max, you come here to relax. No mods presser here for Magmorta. Just relaxation and watch me be an idiot. Which is, there you go. Thing is, if I do the blackout, that's a funny thing. Is if I do the blackout thing on Wednesday, I'm not gonna have anything to do. I say that in respect as that, yeah, I got games and stuff I can do off stream. I say it like that, but I meant in terms of, for me, Twitch is primarily my main social interaction because anyone that knows me knows for a fact that I hate dealing with people in person. I am not an in-person people person. So it's like Twitch is like my primary outlet for social interaction in that regard, in terms of directly talking with people and so forth. Back more, I was reacting to someone DM me on Discord about how I was being hostile to other mods, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "I was joking. I like that. I don't even like being attacked for no reason." Yeah, I, yeah. I probably still have a raid or offer to play D3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I could easily go ahead. Yeah, or Pokemon stuff and stuff like that. And they post on Discord. Those, yeah, Max, that was rough. Yeah, um, yeah. I'm guessing is like we got the. Yeah, 'cause I have not started Animal Crossing yet, and I was thinking it's like, cause yeah, I was like thinking it's like maybe like documenting. That's the one thing I would like to document that in some way. Now, you know what I can do? I can actually, yeah, I can set OBS up to record it, and I can archive it that way. Yeah, true. So we might pull the audible there. Yeah, the thing is, the regular Tuesday game is actually this, and Mass Effect and Drama and games like this I get very much invested in. So tomorrow would like almost totally be dedicated to Animal Crossing in that regard. Yeah, and Cal got the right thing. Max, if you can DM me that as well, so I can not only just put them on my block list, they will be. This is like you, as you're saying, go. They could as I was saying, go. You fuck with my friends. Well, guess what? You get banned from my channel outright. I do not take kindly to that. Particularly when I got accused of doing it when I basically told people I did not want certain things done. She got trolled last week. Yeah. Hit him hard. So I'll tell you what, folks.
I think that's it.
The big plan. Yeah, okay. So we will make the big plans and switches to this week's schedule. Tomorrow night we're gonna do like the initial. We're gonna do Animal Crossing things, set up, get the island going, and stuff like that. And I gotta get. We gotta do some climbing, don't we? And then Wednesday we'll do the blackout. And then Thursday back to Star Trek Online to make sure things are things are things. Maps. We are there. We need to get there. So I think we kind of cover everything. And this was the... yeah, this is the way out. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that in my Discord now. So there you go. 9:30 Eastern. Oh no, I'll be done by actually. I'll be done by 9. Actually, is this that? It's just typically I end up grabbing like a bite to eat or come and lurk in your channel for a bit, shoot the breeze with you. That's typically my Wednesday routine. Actually, it's like. So, well, the routine more is like, okay, because I did not do the other Twitch blackout thing. This is more of like, how can I put it? With everything that's been happening and everything of that, and so there's some solidarity as well. And doing, I mean, 9:30 is usual raid break time, so I can show up for the first item. Yeah.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
So, all right. This VI is performing satisfactory, and okay, that's something we can't pick up. So yeah, we're just adjusting the schedule this week to kind of compensate and stuff. Like anyone that knows me outright says, "Know me, I hate taking a day off for virtually anything." But circumstances and things demand it, as it were. And yeah, but actually, the previous ones were for good causes. It was like I actually know someone like one of my longtime friends years ago confided in me something a relative did to them. So
Skin and not
yeah, there is a bit of a connection there. So it's like,
Enemies!
oh no, they knew about it. No, they realized something was wrong. It basically, yeah, yeah. So, but this is going back like
Andromeda plant sample detected
years
nearby.
ago. I think Max means was oh yeah. Like I said, I am probably, without question, the most unqualified person to actually discuss anything of this sort. Hey, Iceman. No, it's like, just some things, as it says. As it relates to, okay, being socially aware and socially active and stuff. And I forgot to read what that thing said there. I got myself distracted. I know someone who's still planning the stream, though, might be doing a shorter one because it would be. Yeah, outside of. Oh, I can't think. That's just it. With me, I can't think of the last time I straight up missed a stream. Even a few weeks ago, with the power outages and stuff like that. Not and the one where I missed a Wednesday stream, but I still got like a short stream in. So, but as the old saying goes, gotta think. And I'm real bad about this. He's planning a 24-hour day stream. Yeah, 24 hours like this to get like something there to like to mark the day. Yeah, if you got like a streak like that going, I fully understand. Yeah. I'm thinking the last time I straight out missed a day of streaming was when was I want to say where it was planned that I would not be streaming. Would have been late March of last year when I took my computer into Best Buy to get its current graphics card installed, well, which turned out to be a headache in several regards. So, so I got. So in my case, I'm thinking more of like, you know what? We can do stuff all stream, have some fun with other things. So that's that. There will be no stream on Wednesday night this week. Yeah, no Twitch stream. Actually, now that I think I can easily set myself up to do a YouTube stream. Actually, I got the key, I got the keys and everything, and everything set up for that. I mean, not really want to pay attention. Stream Discord server, yeah.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Stay alert. Don't know what's down there. If those slowly remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
I Uh, yeah, they're doing the mixer thing on my brother's birthday. How can I put it? A lot. Twitch has had a major problem as it relates to protecting its community in regards. So, in terms of a lot of the predators and stuff that's been reported. Yeah, Calino was able to explain a lot better than I could. Actually. Is it the folks? It's actually both in some people's cases. Um, yeah, I think probably. Yeah. And uh, that's a good question. Actually, it's another form of trolling, for lack of a better term. Iceman will remember way back in September, the last time we had an influx of. Yep. Yeah, you banned too many usernames. Yep, that night. Yeah, so we kind of got like a small variant of that back in the fall. Yeah. Yeah, and I know there were folks like your Starling has been really vocal about things and so forth. So it was like, okay, time for the streamers to put their foot down and so forth. Yeah, heck with it. We had an initial, what is it? What we ended up doing here what was it? Enabling follower only chat and people always have to have their accounts verified. So that's what we ended up having to do here to kind of counteract it. Yep.
Heads up, Rokarand. Turians?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark?
Whoa!
Party just got bigger.
All right, Intel. Yeah, guess I'm not going to. There we go. What did I miss here? Sorry, folks. Yeah, I can believe it's happening because like I said, my channel has been experienced like the something along those lines, but not quite, but not to that big event of a scale. We see the I don't want to see is. Yep, and that's just here. Let's think you got Iceman. You also Iceman also mods on the F and Dante Savage's stream as well. So we kind of like think of all like the two streams and everything that's going on, and things need to change. The biggest issue though is like the biggest issue was like among the big issues is like how do because they Twitch enabled the shadow ban thing, which was long overdue. But if but they really got to get at both things like in terms of yeah, this was enabled a couple months ago, where if someone is banned from a channel, their entire IP address gets banned from that particular channel. So like, so they can create a second account and then try and cause some havoc and nonsense and stuff. They won't be able to. So like their entire IP address. New entry, another attack by those things, the aliens. Can't go 2 days without an ambush, and if it's not them, it's the damn plants, poisoning us or destroying whatever equipment we can scavenge. I keep wondering about the other arcs. Maybe they fared better and are mounting a rescue, just hoping it's not the humans, arrogant bastards who never let us forget it. Bully mentality is a thing, unfortunately. Recovering aside, this device is valuable for its non-standard adaptation. Okay. Now, I can almost safely say, outside of small incidents, everything about Twitch for me has been positive, so. Yep.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Sarah Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. Most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
Oh, just let people alone. If I don't like them, why commit the energy to someone you don't like? Indeed.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every pathfinder we can get.
Debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right?
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
All right, so we got progress made in looking for the Turian Ark. New entry, there's something wrong with this planet. Plants sprout up behind you, the trees whisper, and I swear something other than those aliens is watching us. Thank spirits for the Spectre. If we survived, it's because of Avitus.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanus, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Alright, so we are searching for things. So Turians are kind of like the most, next to the Krogan, the most badass aliens in the Mass Effect franchise. The opposite of love is indifference, not hate. Hate requires emotion, some degree of care of the result. I prefer indifference, yes. And my case, I am very pragmatic when it comes to dealing with people. It's like, and in regards to, it's like, you know what? I deal with people in certain social situations, and two different ways. At work, I am very, in work and in person, I am very aloof. I will self-decide. In person, I am a straight up asshole. I am very indifferent. I am very pragmatic. I am very much a get away from people as quickly as possible. On stream, however, friendly and everything and so forth, because it's my comfort level. It's just easier for me. No real social anxiety or anything like that. Not that I'm aware of. But it's more just like how it's just easier for me. It's like keep everyone at arm's length. In my case, double, triple, quadruple, and so forth. It's just easier in that regard. I think it's possible. In my case, more like 60 feet.
Pathfinder?
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
How
Did I
close?
say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Not that I can tell. That's kind of the point of classified ops.
Surely you can bend the rules after 600 years.
Bending the rules. Yeah, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council. Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
Saren? The rogue Spectre who led the Geth attack on the Citadel?
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine. Mason convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
Yes, reference to the first Mass Effect game.
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock at what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Take care, Avitus.
Likewise, Ryder.
By the way, folks, if you're looking for artwork and stuff to get done, check out Damon's Wolf. She has done my emotes, a lot of the artwork and stuff and drawings that's now seen at the start of the stream and so forth. Original or remake? Both. There is no wrong answer to Mass Effect. Although at some point, I gotta get my hands on the omnibuses of the comics. Like, Omnibus 1 is apparently easier to find in the second volume. $100 down? No. Actually, I should head down that way, but we're taking the approach here.
Make sure not to eat anything here. Won't let any sap stick on your skin.
Wasn't planning on it.
But everything on this planet looks so delicious. By the way, those who have seen my first two playthroughs of Mass Effect Andromeda over the last 2 years, the romance that we're going with is we're going Sarah with Vetra. Whoa!
Incoming raid. Welcome, everybody.
The effing Dante Savage, who was playing... what the heck was Dante playing? Get Even. Dante, thank you very much for the raid. Dante, when I started streaming regularly, Dante was one of the first people I came across. He was playing Alien Isolation. It's like, a good portion of what I do, I basically copied from him. Dante, how was your stream, of course? Hopefully, no glitches or hiccups and so forth. Hey, Blue Electron, how are you? And Dante does a lot of horror games and adventure games and so forth. He typically streams Mondays and Tuesdays, normally at about 10 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I see folks that I'm friends with. I tend to memorize their schedule and stuff. He was good. Got a headache, so called it early. Everything was good, man. Okay, good. Well, you started early too.
Arc Natalis debris tagged for salvage.
So, but Dante, awesome streamer and so forth. Like I said, if you ever get a chance to check out his streams, do so. I highly recommend it. Yep. And of course, we got Callan on here, so we got 2 big raids tonight and everything, so which is awesome. So thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here as we do Mass Effect things. Folks that know my normal screen routine, basically I made the decision tonight is talking out with the good folks here, figuring out like what will be the best approach. Tomorrow night we are doing Animal Crossing things to get the island set up and so forth. And Wednesday night there will not be a stream. I will be taking part in the Blackout Twitch campaign on Wednesday. So we are making our voices heard by telling Twitch to get their freaking act together. So, and of course Thursday we will return on Star Trek Online. So we make the adjustments to get things done.
Arc Natalis debris tagged for salvage.
I don't think you lose affiliate. I saw nothing in that regard.
I think we're done.
To an affiliate status being lost. At least I've never seen it that happen. I could be wrong about that. We are heading. We're looking more northwest. This one this way. Damonsworth. I think you can lose partner. And folks, speaking of the person who you won't consider the unofficial but official artist of the channel of my channel, Damon's Wolf. Again, matter of fact, let's cut over here because I've basically streamlined a lot of what I do, and I'm going to hide this. Damon's Wolf normally doesn't do background or scenes like this. Basically, I essentially challenge her to come up with this. Because again, streamlining my thing here, and since I sit to the right, I'm either going to have a straight black background or whatnot. I needed something that's kind of unique and different, and Damon's Wolf was able to come up with it. And remember, Damon's Wolf has done all my emotes, a lot of the artwork and stuff for the channel. If you're in the Discord, that's seen. She has done involving my sidekick and his ventures and crossovers with various gaming franchises and so forth. Damon's Wolf has gone above and beyond for like and coming up with artwork and stuff here. The best part is I can give her a base idea and she takes the concept and runs with it. So it's like, yep. And if you want more of her samples, I think the website is dark. I gotta actually put a command for it. It's like darkwolfcreative.com. Yeah, darkwolfcreative.com. You have more of her portfolio and things that she has done. So there you go. It's there you go.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
So sorry, folks. Like I said, we try to push things over. I saw a looking stream and say I fuck shield, but otherwise I don't see much action. As it's rare to see a troll. Yes, but we have the mod. Mods aren't there to act as the deterrent, because mods, as it was said, we do want to acknowledge that mods make the streamer life so much easier in regards to not feeling the pressure of having to keep their eyes on the proverbial swivel. I wonder, did I miss something here? I did. Damn. We asked people to behave themselves.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
If you can't behave yourselves, well, we got something for you. Yeah. No, that's where we make it perfectly clear. All right, we are going. Whoa, what do we have here? There you go. The folks were there when that note were here when that note was put in place. Yep. Matter of fact, Iceman helped write that. Actually, Iceman was the one who wrote that for me. So like, you talk about another guy who steps up and so forth.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
So we like it's very rare that note has to be seen. No, it wasn't. Well, yes. Remnant consoles. It's happened. It actually has happened, Mags.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Funny, I thought I had that thing scanned on EOS. Yep. Believe me, I've been more and more conscious about what I say and stuff. Yeah, used to, and so forth. Matter of fact, somebody who was once a mod here, back in my first year of consistently streaming, used to do that a lot. So, yeah, used to be a mod. Is like, okay. Needless to say, they've when I really sat down and thought about it, like, no, you know what? That's not okay. But Cat and all, thank you very much for hanging out and everything. Thank you for the raid. You have a good night's sleep. As obviously this has gotten, and of course we give Cat and all another big shout out. Yep. And again, folks, definitely wanted to give Cat and all the big follow. All right, going to. Yes, indeed. My family died screaming on Vold. I left everyone at our camp that morning to find a passage through the crevice. We were only a day's march into the safety of Checkage. I remember feeling hopeful that we might survive our ordeal, and then I smelled burning flesh. I ran towards the smoke, knowing I was already too late. The cat left my family's charred remains in a jumble heap, but I could still make our faces twisted in agony. My parents, my brothers and sisters, my husband, and our children all gone. I had never felt so powerless. I scattered the ashes as tears froze against my skin. Then I ran for Tekich, where I met at school. I like funny and inappropriate jokes as the next one, but there's definitely lines that shouldn't be crossed, and I don't want to make any. You absolutely have to know your audience. If you're not sure, keep it to yourself. That's why you're. This is stuff. He knows me this. Yes. Although I had my fair share of thumbsy-like moments last week with with whatchamacallit, Gears of War. Thumbs. Exactly. And also, Dante, happy belated Father's Day, sir. Now, I'm... yeah. Wait, was that the moment where I pretty much fell down through the floor? Was it that particular moment, Iceman? It was like, yep. That's why I level my stream as for mature audiences. So, granted, I'm about as immature as it can get at times, but still. But I actually do know. I know for a fact I had some folks that were younger viewers here, just by how they talked about things. So in my case, it was more like not calling them out on it, make sure. Oh. Yeah, 1,000, yeah. It's like we officially hit it like the Saturday before, if memory serves me right. Matter of fact, I did a YouTube video about it, talking about it. And so we went through all delayed plans. No, it was you were killing me over and not hearing me. Yeah, god damn it, so. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't realize you said goddamn it. You know what it was? I did have problem. I figured out what the audio problem was, and you're not gonna believe it. Reason why I was having trouble hearing you outright that night. My desktop audio was not turned up.
I think that's it.
Sounds like a likely excuse. Yeah. Eh. Well, in my case, wait. In terms of the likelihood being excuse, is the fact is I do have, like, I have multiple like settings in place that I keep that I have committed to memory. I may have, and it ended up in in the Facebook highlight reel. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I'll have to go back through that stream to really find it.
This must be the crash site Aveda mentioned.
Well, you basically knew where everything was, and Iceman pretty much single-handedly got me through Gears of War with little trouble. Have a great. All right, Dante, have a good one, sir. The ruined spacecraft of Angaran design is several centuries old. There we go. What are you talking about? The kids always win, don't they? Wait. What did I miss back here? I miss... Yeah, okay, obvious thing is obvious. Alright. I mean, let's face it. We know they always win. There's like no hope.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Well, that went wrong. Alright, neat. You hear big, hungry, and angry aliens. Whoops. What's this? Nickel. Oh, that happened. I secretly being used on it. There can be no despair without hope. That's what. I thought what Tom Hardy told us in The Dark Knight was that an average size muscular Australian man can basically play South American. Well, maybe because I'm actually been reading a lot of this stuff out loud. But isn't it because of the fact that they are genetically modified by the cat? Is why they melt?
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Havarl has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
All right. There you go. Folks, I made this joke last week, but remember what I said is like with me and the Mass Effect games, I take my time. With Mass Effect Andromeda, there is a lot of time to be taken in terms of exploring everything. Do you want anything?
Got it. Got it.
Reach the top of. Did I miss something? Unless I accidentally turned it off. Which is entirely possible.
Got it.
Huh.
Let's give this a try.
Zoom us across. We're flying. I'm on 4 different streams throughout the week at one point, so I'm a little glad it's pretty much just you now. Yep. And of course, some of us have tried to make it easier by doing stuff that you can play on your Xbox. We gotta.
Afraid of heights, are they?
We gotta climb that. The real question is, can I remember the way the pattern up there? That's gonna be the real question. Alrighty, we are heading the opposite way. Well, I had a few streams with Dante in the past, and a lot with thumbs, including tomorrow. You and I have.
The sages of Mithrava
Yeah.
never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't his story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, yeah, that.
What do we have here?
Yeah, that was a thing that happened. Yep. And like having, as I was saying, having stuff that you can do and interact with the viewers is all sorts of awesome. This is why I like doing Overwatch on Sundays, and that's right, we gotta drop down, don't we? We do like doing Twitch things. So it's like maximum audience participation. Well,
That's it for now.
nice statue. All right, Iceman. Have a good night, sir. Thanks for dropping in, hanging out, being awesome. Liam, he's still on the ship. And he's not getting off. Wait, phrasing! Look, it's bad enough I have to bring Jarl along. I want to... Wait, where's this one at? Oh, Iceman liked an achievement. Here, I thought we had an achievement, but no, Iceman liked one. Ah, I got played. All right, we. Master say Smith because it might be a bit too easy to fall all the way down. Uh
Look at that.
You know what? Where is it? I haven't taken a screenshot in a while. Where is it? You know, much like Final Fantasy 15, Mass Effect Andromeda has some beautiful, like, landscapes and stuff like that. Wait, we go up! Vertically we fly! Alright, neat. Okay, we actually hit this point.
You bypassed that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I am Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something?
About $1.50.
Lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that has slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation.
Ah.
An unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey.
Oh, guess who volunteered?
You. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission. A Roka? That'll be difficult.
That's why why you're here, Joel.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope. You have questions?
Yes.
You mentioned an heirloom, an object you think will bring Zorai.
We have many questions.
Souls return within families. Sometimes the memories of the past can be recalled by an object meaningful to that family. We do not understand why or how this happens, and it has only happened on rare occasions. In all cases, the heirloom was ancient. Old Ankara tech from before the Scourge.
Tell me more about Zorai.
The histories describe him as both scholar and soldier. He traveled the stars and gained knowledge from far-off places. There are
He went to East Bermuda.
remnant builders and their machines.
And the third monolith?
Our legends say that Zorai sought out the monoliths after the Scourge came. He died, and it is unclear if he accomplished what he set out to do.
Why do you remain secluded here?
The chaos brought on by the Scourge splintered our people and all but destroyed our civilization. Fear took hold. False beliefs about our predicament were seeded and began to influence Ankaran thought. In order to maintain the integrity of what they knew to be true, 4 families left their community to come here. We've remained ever since.
Tell me more about your belief in reincarnation.
The soul grows through many lifetimes. By seeing
It's kind of like the Trill in Star Trek.
gains wisdom.
How do you grow if you don't remember?
The growth of the soul is not like the growth of the mind. Memories are not required for the soul to develop. Some even argue that old memories are an unwelcome distraction. A person may become fixated on what was, and their soul consequently stagnates.
I'll go. Thank you for speaking to me.
Of course.
All right. This notification terminal has been experiencing occasional issues, namely sudden memory dumps. Gervais is due to look into it shortly. In the meantime, try not to attack the system too much. As you know, Sage Yazgar made a pilgrimage to Aya a year ago to request copies of the repository's most recent archaeological theories and findings. He and his assistants have been closer since then and have only just completed their analysis of the material. They have collected the records that are consistent with Mitharva's canon and have incorporated them into our histories. The rest have, of course, been relegated to the archives where they are available for study. Sage Yazgar will be presenting the information he compiled at the end of the week. You may want to refamiliarize yourself with the tales of the Sundering before coming to the forum. The meeting will be held in the lower archives. Our contacts on Aya and Vold have sent us more information about the extended families and descendants of several of our revealed historical figures, including Isha, Bashar, and Zorai. I am looking forward to volunteers to analyze the data to ascertain the possibility of soul transfer.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
It might be wise to study whatever we find. Something out there might give us an edge against the Ket.
You believe the Angara learned crucial scientific ideas from the Remnant?
Yeah, kind of like the Protheans in the first.
It It is a matter of record. Some artifacts were even left in unfinished states, likely to demonstrate how they were put together.
I think I'll leave you to your lesson.
About time.
Rue.
Good. I wanted to talk with you. How are you able to use the remnant?
With an artificial intelligence that helps with analysis and translation.
So that's the trick. I wouldn't have guessed. Angara, who live close to remnant technology, sometimes learn how to use specific tech. It requires intense concentration, and even if we can make it work, we've never understood how it works.
It just works.
So some of you can use remnant tech, but you don't know how it works?
Not all remnant tech, no. Like I said, specific pieces. Take Mithrava, for example. Some of us can operate the security that protects the sanctuary. The knowledge was passed down through generations. In my case, it took a year to learn how to open a simple door. The difference between knowing you can eat a tree's fruit and understanding why that tree bears fruit.
I should be going.
Suit yourself.
Again, they really, despite all the hiccups with how this game launched, Mass Effect Andromeda does a great job of building the lore and giving like all the background. An alien here? After the Scourge destroyed our civilization, chaos and fear ruled, and we lost sight of our true selves. Jepro took us away from that influence so that we can remember the past with clarity. Clear hearts know who we were once, and clear eyes see who we are now. Alright, nothing new to read there.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Things.
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station. It used to be a large settlement. A dar. Amara moved them when she left Mithrava.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now.
He has PTSD.
Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger.
Too late, he already imposed.
My sister.
The rest of our people have always mocked and despised us. When Jeppo decided we would live apart from them, we needed to be safe. Myron was able to use what she knew of Remnant to find us a home here, on the construct we call Mithrava Sanctuary. Swift Superfly is online.
The data modules contain our histories. Enough for you.
Oh. The fungus emits a gentle blue-green light as a result of an asthmatic reactions. It is swarming with insects which appear to have taken on some of the bioluminescent quality like as a result of consuming the fungus. Apparently we scanned that before. Right. So I think by and by this will set up the next Mass Effect Andromeda stream. Let's make sure we drop a proper save. Oh wait, there is a memory trigger. Ah, there it is. I see it.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Sam needs to be triggered. Alright, now, proper save. Apparently there's a trigger somewhere over there. Apparently we missed one. So a lot of it is just making things back. Alright, so we certainly covered a lot of ground tonight. Let's flip over to here. I want to thank everybody for dropping in, hanging out, and so forth. I've been Dante Savage and Cat and all again. Thank you very much for the raids. Triggered. Blue Electron, thanks for dropping in, sir. Mag Morta plays games. Damon's Wolf, everyone who came by, hung out. Also, Planet of the Great. So we got 3 raids tonight. Again, tomorrow night we are not doing Mass Effect Andromeda tomorrow because, again, we are going to do Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're going to go through the tutorials, set up the island and everything, and so every so often we can do Animal Crossing streams, just like every so often we're going to do Pokemon Shield thing streams. One of those games obviously can't be finished, and the other one will kind of be like a reoccurring thing. Excuse me, Wednesday we will not be streaming. We are going to do the Twitch blackout participation, as we will not be streaming on Twitch on Wednesday, but Thursday we'll of course be back with Star Trek Online. But let's see who we're going to raid. As okay, that's broken. Alright, so we're just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Web browser search. Let's see. We have... Blue, thank you very much. Have a good luck. Everybody can hang around for the raid. That'll be great. Let's see. We got Twitch singers, Apex Legenders, Resident Evil things, Last of Us things. You know what? We're gonna send over to everyone to a Twitch thing. We're gonna go raid Beck VH. Was doing Twitch things and so forth. So that said, everybody, tighten your friendship relationships, watch your hang down, have a good night. Present tomorrow. We'll see you for Animal Crossing at about 9:30ish. Bye.